Greetings, code traders. It's Wednesday, July 25th, 2018. The news has come out 8 minutes ago and made a big move up here. It's not quite moved up 100 ticks, but say about 80 ticks or so, which is a good move up on a news day. And what I am going to do is take the Newsday entry, which is basically a part of both the code 1 and the code 2 system of trading that I discovered and developed, and it's just going to be one entry today. Now it's just just a matter of how many ticks we can get from that entry. Lately the entry has been good for 100 ticks, and it is possible we could get that today. However, what I'd be expecting to happen here is, you see how it looks like it's green, looks like it's going, it broke the high right there, looks like it's going to go up. It's probably not going to do that. It's probably going to go all the way back down and come down and go red. Yep, and come down and go red. Right now I am looking for a Newsday entry on this trade, and as soon as it comes and I take it, I will come back. I am going to bump this up to 100 ticks. Let's go for $1 here, 100 ticks. Alright, got a dollar set on the buy limit and the sell limit, which is the exit order. This is the stop order, buy stop and the sell stop. Okay, the chart is starting to form to make a Newsday entry. For you for you code traders, it looks perfect. It looks about as good as it's going to get right here. You're seeing what it looks like right here. All we want to see it do is go short now. And when it goes short, we jump in and go for 100 ticks. And it's going to do the exact opposite of what everybody thinks it's going to do, or what it looks like it's going to do. It looks like it's going to go up. Everybody's buying, going long on the break, and do the complete opposite and go all the way down and go red. Watch. Looking for a signal. Okay, got a short entry. Stop's going to be placed to 69. Stand by. 69.38. Re-verifying the stop. 69.38. Okay, stop set to 69.38. 22 ticks on the stop there. Taking a look at the code. Okay, we have a possible offset in place. But for you charting subscribers, you know it's going to go down. Mathematically, you know that. So that offset should probably not hold, and it's going to go down here. But we do have mathematically an offset in place. Okay, offset about to be broken. We want to see it break, of course. Okay, it looks like it's going to break the offset. Okay, it has. So offset is no longer a concern. Well, I shouldn't say that. It could still be offset, but the initial offset is no longer a concern. For you charting subscribers, this is a textbook grade A perfect trade. It's going to drop out How far it's going to drop out, I cannot say at the moment. It's going to go down to the bottom of the bar and go red, so it's at least going to go down to 68.33. My exit for 100 ticks, oh well, I can just do it. My exit is at 68.16. And this, the bottom here, measuring the wrong bar, is 68.33. So it's got to go red in order for my exit to hit down there. But I think it's going to go red and go red down to maybe about 68 or so. I made a mistake on the stop. The stop is supposed to be at 69.26. I don't know what on earth I was thinking. Yes, confirmed. 69.26 on the stop. That's a 10-tick stop right there. I really don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. I must have been looking at the wrong thing. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter now. It's on its descent down now. So now you see on the daily. Now look, like magic. Whoa. It's going to do what I said it's going to do and go red down. Well, once it gets below this green, it'll go red. But it's going to go all the way down to the bottom here and perhaps a bit lower, maybe down to around 68 or so. My exit is at 68.16. So that puts me down good for 100 ticks right there, 68.16. You see, you know, this really isn't that hard. You know, it's just basically, it's like, it's not as easy as it looks, and it's not as hard as you might think. It's somewhere in the middle, you know. The main thing, the learning of it is really not that hard, but you need to practice it. You need to put it into practical use and practice it. Then you really get good. Then when you're good, then you can come in and do all the trading you need or want and do really super well. Like right here. Let's go take a look at the 10-minute. You're the kind of trader who looks at this right here and you go, oh, I gotta get out, take the profit, take the profit. Like let's say you see up here and you're concentrating on this, the money, and all of a sudden it goes back to 1200 and you were at 1800 just a second ago. You get scared and you want to get out because you're concentrating on the money rather than the chart. I mean, even if this were trading, you would want to concentrate on the chart, not the money. But since this is even more controlled than, or even more better than just a chart, it's actually controlled by a computer. I know that's hard to believe, but it's actually true. And you can know what it's going to do before it does it. And by virtue of that, it actually gives you something that you can really learn that will really work and really help you to take not only the right entries, but to hold it for the right exits. Imagine you get out here with 5 contracts and you get 1800 and you think, oh wow, it's so fantastic. But if you just would have held it for 30 more minutes, 60 more minutes, maybe even 120 more minutes, it doesn't matter, but let's just say 30 minutes to 2 hours, probably more like 30 minutes, probably more like 10 minutes. It's going to be at 5,000. All you have to do is just hold it. And you say, well, how do you know it will go down 100 tick? Because it's built in to the code. See, if something is already pre-programmed and you know what that program is, you know what it's going to be worth. And that 100 ticks is already built in with many times a nice buffer on top of it. You know, like it would actually go 120, 140, but you're just taking 100. Now, the one thing that I don't want to do, however, is let it come really close to my exit and doesn't hit, and then I don't get out. That I don't want to do. So, but it's still got a long ways to go. It needs to break the bottom below here, which it's probably going to do within, 5-10 more minutes. and it's going to make a nice move down, and it'll make a nice move down right into my exit, as if I were, you know, some sort of a genius. Well, it's not genius to know, you know, the code and take an entry and hold it for a nice profit, because not because you know you can get it, or you know that there's a good chance you can get it. Now, for those of you watching this right here, right now, the reason why I'm letting you watch it is because I want to make a point. Like I said earlier, when it was way up here, I said, this is what I call a perfect one, a perfect newsday entry, and then it's going to drop out. And then this is what it's done. It's dropped out, and it's still not done dropping out. So my point is that when you see it like this, hold it for a good trade. There's a possibility. Now, let's go take a look at the daily, and let's say, okay, where could it go? Well, it could go down to 68, no problem. Could it go lower than that? Yes, it could. It could go 67, 60 down here. It is a possibility. It could go down this low. Could even go lower. But I'd say about 68 is a good target right there. And I'm at 68.16. So I'm sitting right at a good mathematical target. Now, the lower you go, the worse your math is going to get. Let's say your math was at 75% at 68. As soon as you start taking it down, especially down to 67, 60, your math is going to be reduced to something like 40%. So you're going to go from like 70% down to 40%. That really seriously reduces your math. Now, there are times to go for it. When would be such a time to go for it? Well, today is sort of the day you would want to go for it. Why? Well, let's look at it. It's just gone straight down. Look at the 1 minute. Look at it. Just gone straight down. Every minute. You know, these are all like minute bars, or yeah, whatever. They're minute bars, and look at all of them. They just go straight down. Each one. Boom, 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 boom. Not too hard to hold on to a trade like that. And those are usually always your big ones. When they do that, you don't want to get rid of them. 10 minute, you can see it on the 10 minute, and then on the daily. You see it just rolling over. We're still towards the bottom of the bottom right here. It's a beautiful red, beautiful bar. Everything, all green lights on this thing. And I said that this was like perfect way up here. How do I know? Just because of the code 2? No. Also because of the chart. I've seen it do that, you know, 1,000 times. Literally, I've seen it do it 1,000 times. So it doesn't take too long to. Now I could go for more ticks right here, no problem. It's worth it. It's a mathematical gamble to go for it right here. But I'm not. I'm just going to go for the 100 because I just want to show how you can make really good, highly successful trades using the code 2, using the newsday entry, which is part of the code 2, to make mathematical trades that are very, very high percentage trades. That's what I'm trying to show here. If I wanted to go for more, the math would be reduced. Because what could happen is we're getting a rollover. The chart's going to set up for a rollover code. That could also be a roll-up code. It could start going back up, bounce back up a bit, and come back up and make me wait a longer period of time before it finally goes down lower. I don't want to wait. I want to get out. Almost there. Still, I'm watching the code 1 right now. We're still in good shape. I would like to see a code 1 go short here. It's about to do it. If it goes short, it'll hit my exit. If it goes long, it's going to bounce. I'm going to use this code 1 as an entry, as an exit, or as a, or it's going to get me out if it goes short. Watching it. Okay, it looks like it's going to go long. It is. Okay, I'm out. I'm out right there. I'm just going to take that trade and run for the day. Nice little controlled trade. Now, if I wanted to hold on to it, the chances of me being able to get my exit is very, 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 very high. But I just don't want to wait because it could bounce back up quite a bit. It could be another half hour, another hour before I can get out. And I don't want to wait. Anyway, it could have just as easily gone down a little bit lower than the 20. Or it went down to 20. Just a little bit lower. 4 more ticks. Probably would need to go 5 more ticks to get the ask to come down to the bid. But 5 more ticks down, I would have gotten out for 100. Close, but no cigar. But many times it will. You know, just because it doesn't do it one time, you don't change your game plan. If you always have just one game plan, and your game plan is you're going to try to hit those hundreds, when you do hit them, which I came so close, they really pay off. So that's why you see me play it like that. I played it just about every way, and I found that that's the best way to play in the long run. Anyway, I'm all done for today. All of you code traders, especially you charting subscribers, should have easily hit the trade today. You should be sitting at your computers going, yes, 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 I love this code. It is just too easy. Too easy. You know, actually, it is too easy. You know, trading is supposed to be harder than this and more challenging than this. But, it is what it is. We'll have to suffer with it. And, just make money from it. Anyway, I am going to get going. Hope all of you traders are doing well. Hope all of you code traders hit today's trade. It doesn't get any easier than that. And I will see you for tomorrow. We know what the code is for this week, and we'll be able to nail the trades for the rest of the week. All because of knowing the code. Oh, by the way, you know, there's going to be another entry here. I could easily take it. Why don't I go ahead and do it? I'll go ahead and take another entry. I'll be right back. On second thought, let me not do it. I really need to take a break from the computer and from trading a bit because my eyes and stuff are getting strained from it and everything. Gotta be careful. Balance your life out. Don't just do trading because it'll really tear up your eyes and stuff, and you know, you really need to get out, not just trade. I know what that's like. I did it for many, many years. You really don't want to make a habit of that. Even though that's probably how I broke the codes, is by doing that. But anyway, hope all of you traders hit the trade. I will see you tomorrow for some more code trading. Happy trading out there.